What's the deal? What's up, family? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Yes, sir. Let me see what we got here. Uh, damn, what was I getting ready to do? Okay. Share this up in a couple places real quick. Yesterday was not the greatest day for me. I didn't even drop no plays or nothing yesterday though. Man, how many games is it? Boy, it's about 10 games. 12 games, I think. What we got, because the book slipped some away. Let's see. One second here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 games. That's a lot of games, and we got to be safe out there. You know, we got to be safe out there. Get ready to go through a couple plays real quick, and see if I can get out you guys' hair. Right? Too many games today. 12. Be safe, man. That's all I can say. Too many games today. Extremely. Not too many, but it's a lot. Okay? Just, it is what it is. So, one second. All right. Not on many platforms today. Not on many, but it is what it is. Man, we got a lot of implications today. We're gonna have a ton of implications. There's instances where you can do all this, and sometimes it'll mean nothing, right? Because of the injury news that we're getting ready to endure. So Jalen Johnson and Kristaps Porzingis are participating in shoot around. So probably they're gonna play, probably, right? Norman Powell available. Tyler Hero downgraded to doubtful. I went right past that game. I don't even know who the fuck they playing. Paulo is in today to muck things up, right? So what are we doing? Duncan Robinson, president shoot around. He was president shoot around yesterday. The last game it didn't play, so we'll see what's going to happen. Cornette's ruled out. I had already took the play. I had already took the Mobley points. I took his points plus rebounds. And Sohan, I missed the best line on Sohan, and they nerfed it. They nerfed it big time. So that was crazy work right there. As of right now, Lakers yet to submit, Boston yet to submit. Tyler Hero downgraded. Powell should be in. Paulo in. LaMelo probable. Remember, he played a ton of minutes. Brandon Miller, Kalkbrenner, and Mann is questionable. Toronto hasn't submitted. This is a back-to-back for them. I expect Jakob to go. Denver, questionable. These guys are pretty good about going. These two guys, Jalen Johnson and Kristaps Porzingis was at shoot-around. Klingon, interesting game, interesting spot for him today. Going up against Duran, it's definitely interesting. Robert Williams, Chris Murray, questionable. Duncan Robinson was that shoot around. He's questionable. Saucer's questionable. Cornette's out. Victor Wembanyama's out. Whatever. Garland, Merrill, and Allen out. Utah yet to submit. OG questionable. Keep an eye on that situation, right? So that could muck things up too. Ben Shepard, whatever. The Indy News is still the same. Questionable. Kobe White, Jasonu, and Patrick Williams probable. Zach Collins is on his way back. That means he's questionable. Keep an eye out on that for my Vucevic double betters. Jordan Miller, questionable. Hold up. Jalen Smith, doubtful. Yeah, you need to keep an eye on this Bull center situation. Morant out. Philly yet to submit. Don't expect Embiid to go regardless. And so, figure out what you want to do with somebody like Drummond. ABC out. Livers, Booker's out. Isaiah Livers questionable. Tyrese and those boys are still out. PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford is questionable. Keep an eye out on that situation. Lou Dort, Caruso, Hardenstein out. Okay? Refresh this shit one more time. Evan Mobley downgraded to questionable. And I took his bet straight, so I'll get my money back. But early downgrades don't sound well, right? So let's go. It makes it interesting, right? Injuries make things interesting. No Luka today for sure. I'll put these right there. I'll put Gabe Vincent right there. Bang, right? Shit like that. Okay. So, both of these teams here are on a back-to-back. Both teams on a back-to-back here. Got to keep an eye out on the LeBron news, right? So here's the thing here. Let me see something. LeBron. Then you got LaRavia. His line is out at 11.5. 1.5 threes. And then you got Vanderbilt. Without LeBron, let me see. Without Luka and without LeBron. $28 minutes. 26, 28, 29, and 21. My thing for him is what up, Land? What up, Land? ENT. My thing for him would be the rebounds, right? I'm going to end up loving to go there. I'm going to definitely want to go there, right? That's going to be my sneaky play. If we know LeBron is out, then I expect somebody like maybe LaRavia to get the start, but you'll get somebody like Vanderbilt who could play at the 4, who could play at the 5, okay? So, and then as you can see, when I put Vanderbilt in there, without Luka, without LeBron, There's his minutes this season. 26, 28, 26, and 21. Rebound areas, he's gotten 5 rebounds on 11 rebound chances, 8 on 14 rebound chances, versus Minnesota, 12 rebounds on 15 rebound chances, and then versus Portland, 21 minutes, 4 rebounds on 4 rebound chances. That was probably an interesting game there. But that's somebody you could definitely look at for the value. We don't have lines out for that. Make a mental note of that shit right now, right? If LeBron doesn't play. If LeBron does play, then we know he's going to be the ultra point guard-ish, right? Who is this here? Boston. Yeah. So whatever, right? We know we can count on his assist or something like that. Okay, so that's one guy that I would be really, really looking at, because this is a back-to-back. Usage bumps for somebody probably like Rui. If there's no LeBron, you could look at the 1.5 3 for Gabe Benson. You could look at his 1.5 threes anywhere it go. Reeves got the mega usage. He'll have the mega usage there, and you could probably jump on this play right now as far as the field. At least you could. I know his points and everything is in play, and like I said, you could also look at his. You could also look at his field goal attempts, because this is what LeBron needs no matter what. He needs a Robin in there with him no matter what. So, the light is going to be green as fuck, right? So, shot attempts for Austin Reeves at 22.5 in this spot. Okay? So, let's see. Oh, Marcus Smart, is he? Let me go take a look here real quick, because that might, let me see. LA Lakers yet to submit. Did Marcus Smart play lately? Let me take a look real quick. He hasn't played since the 25th of November. All right. Keep an eye out on the injury news, okay? Things could get weary there. Boston. Boston haven't submitted either, right? So taking a look at Boston here. Let me see. Yeah, yet to submit. Let me refresh this real quick. Okay, no new news on that. And Boston is also on a back-to-back. Jaylen Brown didn't play last game, right? So that's one thing there. Whether it's Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, I'm definitely going to have interest in both of those guys. Want to know who's going to be in or out, right? Going to have interest in both of those guys. The shooting guard spot, they've given up this 2.5 3 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games. It's a parlay piece. They give it up in 5 straight games. So, damn, I got hiccups. Keep an eye on that situation there. He's hit his rebound line in 7 to 10. He hits the 3 line in 7 to 10. His points prop, you got room on his points prop with the 17.5. He's over this line in 3 or 4, and then the two times that he missed it recently, he's kind of almost hooked it, right? 16. Hey, excuse me, man. I got hiccups. So he's been in the vicinity. Now, he took 21 shots versus Washington, of course. They play fast and they weak as hell. So that's one thing. But the Lakers don't play that fast. So, they don't play as fast as that. So, it is what it is. He is a shot blocker, right? Even if you're just looking for one block shot. Actually, he's over the 1.5 shot blocks in 5 of his last 10 games. If you filter it down to 1 for a parlay piece, he's got 1 block in 9 of his last 10 games. He's always blocked shots, okay? That's your boy, Derek White. And as far as the assist goes, he almost fucked around and had a triple-double versus Washington. 9 assists, 7 rebounds, things of that nature. 52 passes, 16 potential assists on 52 passes. Right in the same area he's been at. Rewinding back, That's how bad Washington is. I was undecided yesterday on Peyton Pritchard, and both of their assists, both of them got there and had a great game. 8 assists for Pritchard and 9 assists for White. You can see the White is making Pritchard is making around 10 to 15 less passes than White. 49, 45, 47, 33, 49. Then you got White sitting at the 53, 52, 59, 54, 52. So it's like White's making about at least 10 to 15 more passes per game than him. And, take it for whatever it's worth. And when it comes to the assist category, it's hard for me to decipher which one of those guys I like for assists. But, they do have to do the heavy lifting. Jaylen Brown, he's been on a tear. 29 points for him. That's his line. I don't know what I want to do with this line real quick. Right now, but man, I couldn't talk you off of it. He's been on a tear. Walsh has been rebounding the ball pretty good. Now I do like the rebound prop for him. The minutes he'll be out there, I don't mind the rebound prop for him. So I'll put that to the side as a lean. It's a parlay piece at a minus 150. So if you want to use it as a parlay piece, be my guest. Right? It's definitely a parlay piece. Cada was in a wonderful spot. Keep an eye on the spots like this. Versus Washington, it's a wonderful spot for centers to score points, all right? He went out there and had 17 points. He shot very efficient versus Washington, especially while they're dealing with these injuries, right? He went 7 for 9, 17 points. So, it is what it is with that situation there. His services would and should be needed. He played 21 minutes yesterday, so, I don't know. In his absence, you've probably been getting a little bit more minutes for, let's see, Tillman. Tillman only played 4 minutes. Damn. So Tillman did get to start versus Cleveland. It is a back-to-back. So if any funny stuff go on the back-to-backs, we know we can take a look at probably somebody like Tillman if he doesn't go. And then we wind it back here to DeAndre Ayton. I liked the spot for him yesterday. He did not get double-digit rebounds, so what do you want me to say, man? What do you want me to say? Sometimes you probably look at these guys for points plus rebounds, but it is what it is. Let me keep it moving. Not my favorite game there. Not my favorite game here either, man. Now you get Paolo back, right? So you get Paolo back. The assist has been popping for Mitchell, right? Can't talk you off of it. I can't, right? I cannot talk you off of it. He had 12 assists versus this team last time these two teams played versus this very same team, very same players. Paolo was in at the. I can't talk you off this assist prop. I wouldn't take the under here. That's what I'll set that to the side as a lean. I wouldn't take the under there. He's over this line in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of his last 6 games, including one game versus this team. We do know this is a top 3 team in pace. And also, it could be a pace-up matchup for these guys. He did hit his 3-ball versus them at 1.5. It's a parlay piece right now. And the 1.5 threes, they're giving that up in 9 of their last 10 games. The defense. So that's something that you can take heed to. Larson, haven't been betting him, right? The spot been looking okay, but I haven't been betting him. Norman Powell. This 1.5 3, assists. He's over this line in 8 of his last 10 games. I can see instances where he can get there, just being out there. So minutes equal opportunity. So he could be out there a ton. He did give these boys 28, 9, and 4 last time they played. No Tyler Hero. He should have plenty of usage in that backcourt. Can't talk you off numbers for Norman Powell. Wiggins, as long as his threes this is a parlay piece at 1.5, I'm with the shits, right? So I don't mind him for the 1.5 threes. He gave these boys 18 last time these two teams played. But like I said, I don't mind him for the 1.5 threes. He's over this line in 3 of his last 5 games and 6 of 10. He's rebounding the ball okay. Now, this is what you need to pay attention to. Since he's been in the starting lineup on that back end, he's been getting rebounds. I don't mind, just after Wendell Carter, it's free reigns, right, on the rebounds here. He's also been hitting his assists over in 8 of 10. Rebounds and assists could be a line that you could definitely take a look at, because I don't like the pace. I probably would just look at rebounds for him, because I don't like something about this team. I just don't. These teams, I just don't. I'm just not with the shits all the time. But rebounds and assists, he's over in 3 straight, sitting at 7.5. I'll put a lean there, but more than likely, I probably like the rebounds better. I ain't even gonna stunt. I probably like the rebounds better. So I'll put the rebounds over there too. 4.5. Bam. It's hard for me to figure out what Bam's going to do, what Bam we're going to see and all that. And Suggs, his rebound, pay attention to Suggs. His assist is creeping down, right? So with Paulo coming back, his assist getting back into that 4.5 area, that's the area I like. In a pace-up matchup here, I like that for him, okay? I like that for him. He hadn't gotten there, right? But he's only playing 16 minutes last time, right? So I like this for him. I like this 4.5 assists for him. I do, right? 4 versus Chicago, 4 versus the Spurs. I think he's going to take a few less shots and maybe a couple more passes. I'm tracking the 4.5. We do know Desmond Bain can drop dimes. He's over this line in 7 of 10. Both of these guys can get to their assist prop. I couldn't talk you off of that either. I'll track that as well as a lean. And then Franz, his points at 23.5. Paulo, his points at 17.5. If you think Paulo's going to get busy, I think you want to take his points like right now at a lower number like it is right there. Wendell Carter, I don't want nothing to do with them right now, so I'll keep it moving. Got to figure out right here, with the early downgrade for Evan Mobley, the early downgrade with all the injuries over there. Thomas Bryant, a guy that we don't have numbers for, but he'll be the beneficiary, right? It's going to be hard to get him with numbers without all of these guys, but he's going to be the one, especially if there's no Mobley, he's going to be the guy, I would imagine. So, going up against San Antonio, no Cornette today, right? So, could be an okay spot. Regardless, I've already taken the points for Evan Mobley. I took his points plus rebounds. I like his assists. I don't know about the 3, but he's been hitting the 3. They continue to give it to us for plus money at 1.5. He's over in 5 of 10 and 4 of 5. Dean Wade. Rebounds could be in play for some of these guys here, okay? These are going to be smaller teams. DeAndre Hunter, usage. If you think that Mobley's going to be out, you got to get to DeAndre Hunter points like right now, okay? Tyson, he's been interesting, right? He shows upside on his rebounds here, like a 7 here and 11 here versus Indy. And we'll get to the Indy game. Toronto, 9, 8 versus Indy, 9 in a pace-up matchup versus Miami, and 7 versus Chicago, a bad rebounding team. Then you get a San Antonio team without their big, right? You'll see some Shohans out there. You'll see some Keldon Johnsons out there. You'll see some Champagnes out there. So this team has the ability. It has the ability to be, short, small ball here. Donovan Mitchell, yes, please, like 30 points, like all that shit, right? Like, yeah, yes, absolutely. Um, Even his rebounds at 4.5, he's over at 7 of 10. The assist, I probably won't even fuck with his assist. I ain't gonna stunt. But the threes is definitely in play. All that shit's in play, right? And then Kelly O, he'll probably get the start. And Kelly O, here's a guy that can do a little bit of everything, right? His PRA sitting at 19.5. He can do a little bit of everything, okay? Without coordinating, let me see, player. Well, I would see. What up, yo? Hit a plus 8,000 halftime bet yesterday. Nice, Ed. What up, though? Nice, man. Let me hold something. Let me hold something. No, I was just saying. But yeah, this kid, right? So Kelly O he got the ability to go out there and have a fucking blow up game. Okay, he can really, he's got a decent basketball IQ, and like I said, he can go out there and have a blow up game. What I would be looking at for him, I just want to see him get at around at least 24 minutes, right? I like the assists. I like the rebounds. I like the points. I ain't gonna stunt. His PRAs are in play. It kind of gets kind of fishy. It doesn't get fishy like that because even if Garland don't play, even if Mobley don't play, we can still look at they still got the other big backing them up. So I like Kelly O's numbers here. If you got pick them, you could go ahead and play fantasy score like right now. And I couldn't talk you off the PRAs or rebounds and assists for sure, right? Right now, you get 10 rebounds for him at plus 500, right? He can go out there and get you some assists. Boy, he can get you 6 assists for plus 350, 8 for plus 1,300. At the end of the day, not saying he's going to get there, but like I said, he's got a good basketball IQ. He knows how to play the game, okay? These are going to be the guys that you're going to be like, damn, who the fuck is that? And then he went out there and got busy, right? Let me see something. Last season. Let me go back to last 10 games. Let's see. Filter when he got more than... Let's see when he gets more than 18 minutes. Let's do that. Last 10 games more than 18 minutes, okay? 18 minutes here. This year, so this year, one of these games this year versus Sacramento, he had 18.4 minutes, 5 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. He can do that type of shit, right? He can do that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. 6 rebounds here, 1 3 here, 1 3 here, 2 threes here. Last year, 11, almost fucked around and had a triple-double here. See, these are the things he can do. This is last year, but 30 minutes too, though. But, hey, don't kill a messenger. But 14 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. 8 assists here, 5 points, 10 boards, right? 10 points. So, you know, I'm just giving you a flash of what he can do, okay? Just in case you don't know what he can do. Harrison Barnes, his rebound prop will be in play if there's no, but the amount of minutes that he plays and this team is giving up the rebound prop to his position, it's all green because it's so low. But at the end of the day, they have given up some decent amount of rebound props to this position. 6 here, 7 to Pascal, 11 to Walsh. Johnson, 12. Barnes, 11. Ass, right? 3. That's crazy. Pascal Siakam, 9. Alper Sengun, I ain't gonna count that one. 5 for ABC. I don't know what he was doing. And then Jaren Jackson Jr. ended up having 5. He's not the greatest rebounder either. The 2.5 assists, he's over this number 50%, whatever, right? He will shoot the 3. Champagne, another guy that will rebound, right? If there happens to be a smaller team, there's going to be some ancillary rebounds to go around. No, I'm just fucking with you, Ed. I'm just fucking with you. And then you also have Jeremy Sohan, right? His rebounds now, so So Fanatics looks like they still sleep at the wheel, right? Fanatics still look like they sleep at the wheel. Now you can go back and check this because earlier they didn't. They left the hefty lines up there. His rebound line was like 3.5, but then when they announced Cornette out, everybody adjusted their lines, like MGM, FanDuel, and then but Fanatics still hanging out here at 6.5 rebounds at plus 425. I think they might have corrected that. Now I have to go in here and see. If they still hanging that line out there. Yeah, Dylan Harper. Them PRAs, man. Jackson had put me up on them about last week. It was around 16.5. He had been crushing it. I don't know if if that line's still there. I'll check. But let me run a check on this line here from Fanatics, man. I know they ain't still hanging this motherfucking 425 out there for this 7 rebounds. And every other book is minus 105 or less. They adjusted that shit so quick earlier. Man, they adjusted that shit quick. How long we've been going? What, 30 minutes already? I can't. I gotta do some speed. I gotta do some speed reading. It's not loading up for me. Let me see. Open up for me. Open up for me. Please, man. Now I gotta go over here and pull it up on them. Let me see, man. One second, y'all. You can't use Fanatics. I guess not. Who is that again? We must got some news, too, from that Lakers game. Nurkic, questionable. Abaji, out. Marcus Smart, out. Of course. Okay, and then LeBron's doubtful. So, like I said already, I told y'all what I like. I'm be looking for Vanderbilt's rebound lines. See if I can catch them sleeping. Portland. What the fuck team? Oh, okay. Cleveland. Yeah, they corrected that shit. I don't even know why I even took so long looking for that shit. That shit is definitely corrected. That's a minus 105 now. My fault, y'all. Okay, where were we? Okay, so yeah. But what we get? Let me see something here. Sohan with how about so let's see, Sohan 11-7. 22 minutes here. Yeah. Okay. Keldon Johnson. Take a look at Keldon Johnson. $12.5. What's this? Cleveland. 12.5. 24-27. The 1.5 assist been legit, 8-10. The rebounds, he got a double-double in there somewhere. Double-double for him, plus 690. Plus 690. You know what I'm saying? Keldon's going to get, we know Keldon's getting his regardless. The spot been looking pretty good. Rebounding and all of that. Historically, he's got a double-double for him versus his team last year in 27 minutes. Yeah. Points plus, his rebounds sitting at 3.5. Oh, I was going to say, wait a minute. Where were we? Right here. Keldon Johnson will be going in the small forward spot probably. He'll get some money at the 3, maybe the 3, 4, and the 5. 3 and the 4 for sure. Keldon Johnson. 10 shots, 16 shots, 11 shots. What's his shot attempts? Field goal attempts. Keldon Johnson's 9.5, minus 140 is a parlay piece. I will be throwing that in a parlay. Donovan Mitchell at 23.5. I got it at last time I checked, it was 22.5. Yeah. He's gonna get ready to let it fly today. Okay. Refresh this real quick. Nurkic questionable. All right, we'll get to that in 1 second. 1 second. All right, so yeah, man. No. Wait. Right, those were numbers versus them. These are his actual numbers right here. 2 threes for him, plus 200. Plus 200 for 2 threes, right? He's over this line and 6 of 10, plus 200 for 2 threes. That's definitely a good lotto piece. 12 points, over in 7 of 10. I'm going to put his points to the side. Rebounds in that 6.5. I'm going to put his points to the side, though. Straight up. And the threes for a lotto piece. Keldon Johnson. Now, Vassell, threes, yes, right? 2.5 plus 140. They keep dangling it out there. I don't mind it. I don't care what the defense is giving it up. At plus 140, I'll take a stab at it. 3-point attempts for him, or his regular points line at 15.5. And like I'll say every day, right? Fox, it's whatever with Fox, right? His 25 points is plus 121. So the thing about that is, if we don't get Mobley, then it's a possibility that he might show up here in this assist category more than he might show up in this points category, right? And the game could possibly get out of hand or some shit. So, that's something we need to keep our eyes on. 20 points or better. 24 points or more in 9 of his last 10 games. He it's Fox, right? Like, what do you want me to say? All right, man, let's keep it moving, man. This Charlotte and Toronto game, a game that I just gonna do a drive-by through, bro. Straight up. Like, I'll point out 36 minutes for LaMelo last game. He took them 13 threes, 8 rebounds, 8 and 9 rebound assists. You can look at his rebounds and assist prop and leave his threes alone. If you think if you think they cut the shackles off his ass, then that 37, and because he played 37 minutes last game, right? So if you think they cut the shackles off him, then this rebounds and assist line is definitely in jeopardy, right? So I'll put it over as a lean. You know what I'm saying? Track that. Or you can also look at his PRA line, which is at 34.5. Last game he had 34 points. He took 27 shots. Like, I know that's your point guard, but damn. Everybody else ain't going to get a chance to do nothing. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? You're going to see a lot of green in a lot of spots. Khan, he's hit his 4 assist prop in 4 straight games. If you think LaMelo's going to be aggressive, you could definitely look at Khan's assists. The defense is giving this assist prop up to this position at 7 of their last 10 games. You get it at a plus 125. You could also look at his threes. This boy can make it rain, right? Brandon Miller would be back. With Brandon Miller back and then the Melo Ball shooting it, then shit, I don't know, right? Everybody shooting, right? So, yeah, let me see. Who played this game where he had 13 points? It don't even fucking matter, man. Straight up. He can, with everybody healthy, would I like to take these 16 points and shit like that? I don't know. But maybe the 3. As long as he still got that volume from 3, he probably still going to get that 3-point shot. Who played this game? Did Miller play this game? Miller did not play that game. Okay. Then you got Colin Sexton coming off the bench that got to shoot too. We'll see what's going to happen here. All right. Bridges. Same game parlay atmosphere here. If you ask me, same game parlay atmosphere. Last night, only 9 shots for Emmanuel Quickly. Back to back. Took 20 shots last time these two teams played on the 27th. Probably more of a pace-up matchup here. Faster matchup. I'm going to like Quickly. He had himself a game last time these two teams played. 3 from 8 for 3, 22 points, 10 assists. I'm going to like Quickly. Points, threes, and or assists, or all of them. Without RJ, so I can look at his passes in around 60, 49. I like that, right? And that's what you get with more faster matchups. So, I couldn't talk you off of it. I like Quickly. I do. I I'll see what I can do. Maybe if I put to the side, maybe his points plus assists, or maybe just his assists. I don't know. But I like quickly in some shape, form, or fashion. Taking a rain check on Jacoby Walter. He had a good game last night. 17 points, 3 or 6 from 3. Brandon Ingram, 23 shots, 20 points. You should have had more points than that. You got less points. You took 23 shots and you only got 20 points. And somebody of your caliber, he's been doing that shit lately. 26 shots here versus Charlotte, and you only had 22 points. You take more than 20 shots, you got to have 20. I say you got to have 20 points of somebody of those guys' caliber like that. But I guess he can pop up in the sell category sometimes too. Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes. I like the spot for Scotty Barnes. Last time these two teams played, he had 30 and 12. I couldn't talk you off anything for Scotty Barnes. With the usage, 22.5 points, looks like a good number when he's getting 16, 17, and 18 shots. I don't mind it. Definitely shaping up to be a same game parlay atmosphere for me. Too many bodies, too many high usage players. Jacoperto, So this defense has been giving up the boards, right? 12, 9, 9, 10, 14, 11, 11, 18 rebounds to Karl Anthony Towns. Versus this team, he's rebounded the ball pretty well throughout his career and the last 2 games, which was this year. 9 rebounds, 11 rebounds, 18 rebound chances, 23 rebound chances. He almost had a triple-double. Yeah, for sure, Ed. Yeah. He almost had a triple-double versus they ass last time he played them. Sometimes you can be skeptical of them. They have Dee Bets coming off the bench. They have Kalkbrenner starting. But, Jacoperto, not the highest usage guy. And like I always say, he's always pretty efficient. 5 for 6, 7 for 10, 8 for 9, 6 for 7, 8 for 10, 1 for 1, 3 for 4, 4 for 2, 4 for 6. He don't take many shots that he know his ass not going to hit. Sometimes it can be a struggle. His points, his rebounds, sometimes that shit can be a struggle. Is it in play? It's in play. Would I take the under? No. You can look at his rebounds and assists. You can also look at his assists at 2.5. He's got a high basketball IQ, right? Not a super high, but he's got a high basketball IQ where he's able to find the right person, right? From assist standpoint here, they've given up this 2.5 assists in 8 of their last 10 games versus the center alone. And like I said, versus Charlotte, his last game, he did have 9 assists, right? And he's over his assist line in 50% of his game. So even his assist line is in play too. PRAs, whatever, but it's going to be tight. Utah, New York. Utah can give up. Now, we got to wait. I know you're thinking about your boy Moose. Yeah, Dee Bets. Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that's what this puts it to a same game parlay atmosphere for me. On the Raptor side, I know we stick to the highest usage players. You could actually stick to the highest usage players on both sides of the ball. That game there, not too many other guys gonna have games. Toronto need to win. Need some wins. Keontae George been on one, right? Last time he played against the Knicks, he hit his threes. He's shooting a 3, 2.5. Knicks can give up the boy been balling, man. The boy been balling, right? So from a spot standpoint, when it comes to one of these guards, and I can't overlook Savi, right? That low line of 8.5, he's been hitting that number, man. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I feel like one of these guards getting there, right? The best defender, I would imagine they're gonna put him on Keontae George, right? They can give up the 3. You got You got Keontae George can hit the three. You got Savi can hit the three. Sensabaugh coming off the bench can hit a few threes. You also got the power forward. He's slumping a little bit to his line. He ain't hit. Markkanen hasn't hit 3 threes in 7 straight games. So at the end of the day, this could be one of those spots where Markkanen can probably pop out and hit 3 threes. But if you don't want to bet on him, you don't have to bet on him. The volume has been there for him. Keep in mind, OG probably is coming back today. So that's some other shit we got to wait on. It's a lot of shit, bro. So information-wise, I mean, that's what I'm looking at. Like I said, I can see these guys popping out and shooting a 3. We know Jazz like to shoot the 3. We'll see what's going to happen. And then Nurkic, he's questionable, right? So how does this work? If he's questionable, if he doesn't play like yesterday, last game he didn't play, Filipowski got the minutes, right? In the absence of Kevin Love. So you got to find out if Kevin Love going to be in and Yusuf Nurkic going to be in. Then you could go back to Filipowski. You can still get a little bit of production out of Filipowski if Nurkic is out. If Nurkic is in and Kevin Love is in, that mucks things up. We're going to look at Nurkic. It's just a lot, man. It's a lot for these little ass rebounds and shit and stuff like that we've been trying to get. You know what I'm saying? But if you know your personnel, then, things like that, should be a breeze. Highest usage players, Markkanen. Offensively, Markkanen, Keontae, then probably Ace Bailey, right? McBride continues to smoke the 3. Easy. 5 straight games, 3 threes or better. We know what this team does. Brunson, we know this team is defensively backward as defensively. So, it is what it is, that situation. You could also look at the assist prop for Brunson versus this team. He's given his assist prop up at 4 of his last 5 games, 8 assists or better. That's versus this team. Josh Hart, he's got a triple-double versus them. Last time he played them, it was January 15th. He's got a triple-double versus them. Then 2 games prior to that, he had a triple-double against them again. Okay? And then you gotta see if OG is playing, right? I mean, that was at home. I'm sorry. But at the end of the day, you gotta see if OG is playing, then that could probably force Josh back to the bench. So sometimes you got to scale back and see what the fuck the injury news is going to be like. Points prop sitting at 12. He's hit this game. Probably this number, he probably hit this, I don't know how many games OG missed, but he probably hit this number every game since OG been out. Him and Lori made me money last night. They balling for real. Yes, sir. Bridges, that 1.5 3, it's at 2.5 now. That 1.5 3 for him had been a staple, right? He was over that line in 8 of 10. I'm definitely not going to no 2.5. I'll come back to that 1.5 for a parlay piece if I wanted to, but I'm not going to no 2.5. It is what it is. Thanks, Kathy. Thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. Karl Anthony Towns, the assists, right? It's at 2.5. Sinners are over this line in 5 of 10. And with some hefty numbers. 14 for Alper Sengun. Claxton with 4. Sengun had 5. Post had 5. Harstein had 7, so it is what it is. Kathy. Kathy said, I'm taking Bridges for sure. I never heard you mention any player. This is my first time hearing you just mention a player like, you know what I'm saying, like somebody you wanted to play or something like that. So evidently, whether it's here, there, or anywhere, I see you're learning. Because I remember you said, you don't know a lot about, I don't know if you don't know a lot about basketball or something like that. I don't know, right? So, but shout out to you. But on the back end, Mitchell Robinson did not play the last game, so he should be ready to go. Right now, you'll get his rebound line at 6.5. And we know he's capable. All right, I'm going to just throw that out there. We know he's capable. This game could have some implications, you know what I'm saying? It could have some blowout implications and all that type of shit. How long have I been going? I did not want to go this long, right? I did not want to go because I got something to do, and I came on late, bro. And I got something to do, straight up. But how many games we got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more games to talk about. I mean, you know, I'm not finna talk about all that, you know that. But next game here, Denver and Atlanta, right? So yeah, because I got to get ready to go. But Denver, Atlanta, let me tell you. Let's go back and flip the switch real quick on the injury news. Brown is in. Okay. Pause. Right? I'm going to like Boston in that one for sure. Okay, but either way it go. So, Murray coming off a 50 ball, right? 10-11 for 3, whatever case may be. Great source for assists versus his Atlanta team. You can take his assists if you want. The 2.5 threes. I mean, he's been crushing it. He's been crushing it, man. 10 threes, 5 threes, 5 threes, 6 threes, 3, 3, 5. 2.5 threes at -1. Probably worse line than that out there. It's probably worse lines than that. I'm going to zap that book from out of there so they don't recommend that to me no more because I don't have that book. Murray's assists are in play, Kathy. Am I going there? I don't know, but they're definitely in play. Spot, as you can see, the defense has given this assist lineup in 7 of their last 10. You know, it is what it is, right? It's hard for me to really bite the bullet on Murray because I'm always betting Joker. And Murray's he ain't been flying under the radar. It's just, man, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Coming off a 50 ball, I mean, do you want to? You could fade him too. He's just coming off a 50 point. It could be in play. I just it is what it is. Cam Johnson, I'm not right. Spencer, I'm not right now. Peyton Watson, I told y'all, I'm glad I didn't bet that assist prop last game, and look at that hit rate. I said I ain't been betting. I'm not gonna bet it, but I didn't bet it. He didn't get there. That motherfucker had a 0. How many shots did Jamal Murray take that game? 25 shots. Damn, that was efficient. 19 for 25, 10 for 11 for 3. Wow. Is Bubble Murray back? Shout out to Kathy. Appreciate it. Peyton Watson. Joker, but see, look at Joker. Joker getting his assists right along with Murray. It's hard. Them motherfuckers can pass it to each other all day and get their assists. Hell no. Ain't that something? Definitely. I mean, it's the Joker, man. Triple-double spot, assist prop. You said there no restriction for me. The group of still saying penny when I come out trying to prove. It don't pop up in the proof. When I get done with this, you know what? I'll tell you what to do. Try to make a post right now. Try to make a post right now, and then let me know when you do that, because I think I know where it's going to. I think it's going to the spam area. So try to make a post now. Let me know, and then I'll see if it's going to the spam area. If it's going to the spam, I'll try to undo it. But you got to try to make a post, anything, and see if it go through. Joker, whatever you want to do, bro. Straight up. Okay, so here. If Porzingis play, I don't know, bro. I don't know. If Porzingis play, I don't know, bro. Straight up. I don't know. Porzingis was probably only dealing with some type of illness. Somehow this motherfucker gets sick all the time for some reason. But, I mean, whatever you want to do for Joker, right? A little bit more interesting on the other side of the ball. This has been an okay spot for assists for the point guards, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've given up this line in 6 straight games, right? Probably that might be since Aaron Gordon been out. Who knows? But they're giving up the assist prop, and then he could go out there and get dirty and get some rebounds. His rebound line is kind of high. His assist line is kind of high. Can he get there? He probably could. If you want to get there for Dyson Daniels, be my guest. Nikhil Alexander-Walker has just been good. Okay? It's true. This is a true. I can't talk you off his points. It's a true. I can't. I really can't, right? If you want to get to his points, I mean, be my guest. Then you got Zachary Richechet. I'm just Xing him out my player pool. And then Jalen Johnson, right? Jalen Johnson can actually come out here and be a triple-double threat in this spot. Rebounds look great. Points look great. Continues to hit the three. I've just been playing his threes. For the most part, he continues to cash that for me. Okongwu has been fucking up money. And Kristaps Porzingis should be back, and I'll be taking Kristaps Porzingis threes for sure. Speaking of Kristaps Porzingis, so with Jalen Johnson, anything, PRAs, whatever you want to do, I'm fine with it. Speaking of Kristaps Porzingis here, I know Joker will let you get your rebounds, right? As long as you stay out of foul trouble, right? Historically, I don't bet Kristaps Porzingis rebounds. I don't bet him for rebounds, but historically, he's rebounded the ball well versus Joker. Because why? Joker will let you get your rebounds. I'm telling you this. But Joker, you have to stay out of foul trouble fucking with Joker too. Now, I do like his threes. I already played Kristaps Porzingis threes. Who played this game? So this game, Joker did not play this game, okay? And that was some Celtics shit, right? Yeah. Joker played this game, right? So one thing about Joker is Joker would, some centers, he'd go out there and try to really get down on their ass, right? And this is Porzingis is. I can see him trying to put 30 on Porzingis' head. He gave him 30 this game. How about this game? Joker scored 30 that game, right? And that was so. And then this game right here, how much did he give him this game? Another 30, right? He kept slapping 30s upside his head, right? What about this game? This going way back to Washington. 29 points. You might as well say 30, right? So he been slapping 30s upside his motherfucking head. And he does that to he does that to some certain centers, right? But what I'm really want to get to is he ain't played since the 25th, Kristaps. But like I said, I think he was out with the illness, right? So his rebound sitting at 5.5. You can get 8 for plus 310. You can get 9 for 475. You can get 10 rebounds for plus 1,000 for somebody like him. Okay. His double-doubles plus 800. Why would I even take the double-double when I could take his straight 10 rebounds at plus 1,000? That's all. I wanted to put that out there. I did put his rebounds to the side. I don't remember if I bet it, but I did bet his threes. Detroit and Pistons, Blazers. Now, with this one, I don't know. I really got undecided on a lot of stuff here. So, I'm just, sometimes a lot of green. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I kind of undecided for the Blazers guys, right? I'm undecided. Now, Klingon up against Jalen Duren. This should be interesting. This should be interesting, man. Ed, your Detroit boys got another big boy coming in town. Duren's rebounded the ball good versus him, but He was playing 13 minutes. He played 22 minutes this game. But since he's been unleashed around at 25, 26, 27 minutes, he's been getting rebounds. So it is what it is. We know that we target centers versus Detroit for the 3, right? So Klingen, he's got 1 3 in 5 of his last 10 games. And Detroit has given up 1 3 or better 7 of their last 10 games to the center position. I've already bet his 3-pointer, right? 1 3. I just bet his 1 3. Hopefully he can go out there and hit that number. Now his assist prop is in play. Even his rebound prop is in play at 9.5. I like the number. I do. Tough matchup. Tough matchup should be cinema. Should be cinema if he can get his minutes. And then you got to think about his backup. I imagine Robin Williams is going to play today. A little bit undersized, but he can make some type of difference. You could also look at Robin Williams for a source of blocks. He can come in and get blocks in a hurry, right? So don't forget that. We don't have lines on him because we don't know if he's going to play. But looking at his blocks, let's see. I'm going to show you. Okay, his minutes are right here. Okay, 16 minutes, 3 blocks. 19 minutes, 1 block. 19 minutes, 4 blocks. 16 minutes, 4 blocks. 20 minutes, 3 blocks. This is what he can do, okay? So just don't kill the messenger. Cades, Duncan, he's continuously hitting that 3. Pace up, matchup for these guys. Asor, he's been rebounding the ball. I've been missing out on that money. Tobias Harris, interesting play here with the pace. Here's a guy who's going to take double-digit shots. You can look at his shot attempts. I don't know what they are. Let's take a look and see. Field goal attempts for Tobias Harris. $11.5. I think that's doable, right? 14 shots here, 14 shots here, 12, 11. I think that's doable, right? They have a few lengthy defenders over there, right? We'll see. But I'm not afraid of some Jeremy Grant defense, some Denny defense. But when you start talking about Kamara and shit like that, I think he's a better defender. Keep an eye out on the 3 ball, right? Now, well, I told you, I like the 3 versus Milwaukee. Might have to get Giannis to step out or something like that. But that wasn't the case, right? He still hit 5 threes, but it wasn't the case because Giannis got hurt early. But 2 of his last 3 games, he's hit 3s. Now, remember, it don't even matter because, well, he did take 8 threes. There was no Duncan Robinson last game. So keep an eye on that because you're getting 2 threes for him at plus money. There was no Duncan Robinson last game, okay? There was no Duncan Robinson last game. And 3 of his last 4 games, he's went over this points prop pretty hefty, right? And then the rebounds. That probably would be my favorite one. I ain't even going to lie. I ain't going to say favorite, but it has potential to be my favorite one because he's going to be out there, right? He's going to be out there, and I might still take a rain check on that shit. I probably still take a rain check on that shit. Maybe same game parlay atmosphere or something like that. I might still take a rain check on that shit, though. We'll see. We'll see. Damn. Duran, like I said, versus this team, last 2 games, he's got some hefty games versus them. 11 rebounds, 22, 12, and 12. He got his rebound props in at 11.5. They give him a little bit. I think it's probably normally would probably open up maybe about 12.5, but they, got big Klingen on the other side. They probably give him a little bit of respect. So we'll see. I don't know. Philly and Milwaukee, right? Trying to get done with this. Trying to get out of here with this. So Philly and Milwaukee. Tyrese Maxey. He's gonna do Maxey things, bro. Straight up. He's gonna do Maxey things. Look at the numbers versus this team. 37, 39, 54. Last time we seen him this year, gave him a 54. He's gonna try to go back to the well. I don't blame him. Points, threes, all that shit is in play. I love it, right? I don't love it, but, this is a play that either he does or don't when we truly know he can, right? Last 3 games, 31 shots, 26, 27. What is his what is his shot attempt sitting at right now? 22 and a half. I like that. Even if you want to use it as a parlay piece, I don't mind that. Kathy said she's taking Maxey also. So I definitely like that for sure. Edgecombe, he's a good rebounder here, right? You could look at his rebounds and assists, right? He's over this rebound line in 8 of his last 10 games, okay? 8 of his last 10 games, he's over this rebound. And then you can look at his rebounds and assists. Assists at 3.5. But me personally, at that 4.5, I'll probably take that 4.5 rebounds. Rebounds and assists over 7. He's 70% in his last 10 games to his points plus assists, points plus rebounds and assists, and PRAs, and steals plus blocks. All his little combo numbers, he's over that line, right? Last time versus Milwaukee, he had a double-double, 12 and 10. Well, what are you going to get his rebound prop? 10 rebounds for him, plus 1,400. 6 rebounds for him, plus 164. 7 rebounds for him, plus 320. You could climb the ladder if you want, right? His steals line is 175 plus 175. He's over that line in 3 or 4. What's one steal for him? Minus 255. Okay. And he hasn't been getting his full allotment of minutes. Keep that in mind. At one point, he was playing 35, 31, 34, 37, 36, 37, 38. Now he's on the minutes limit where he's played 21, 23, 23. Now, the thing with that, this is a back-to-back. Keep an eye out on that. Let me refresh this injury news. Does he play on this back-to-back or what? I don't know. Taylor Brown, report. They haven't filed. So here's the thing. Guess what? He could end up being out on a back-to-back. Who knows? But when I'm looking at the minutes, so when he came back he was out on the 20th. He went out. Then he came back on the 30th. He played 21 minutes. Then on the 2nd, he played 23. Then on the 4th, he played 23. Or you could just say he played 24 minutes in back-to-back games. Now, if he plays on a back-to-back, well, how many minutes does he get? Does he get 24 again? Or does he even play? Or does he get less minutes? Or does he get more? Or does he even play? Something you want to think about. Paul George, he hasn't played since the 2nd. Do we get Edgecombe out, Paul George in? Do we get that, right? Paul George has played 28 minutes before. There will be no Embiid today. His numbers, his rebound line is at 4.5 at plus money. His assist line is at 2.5. I like it. You could also look at his PRAs, wrap all that shit up and throw it in there, right? I'm not a big fan of Paul George at this point in his career, but his PRA line is sitting at 21.5. We know Maxey is going to have the green light. He will have the green light. There will be no Embiid. He might have to put up a few more shots, Paul George. You might want to look at his PRAs, or you might want to sneak in there and try to steal 4 assists, right? You might want to sneak in there and try to steal 4 assists, right? With Maxey taking all the shots, he getting people incorporated. We know he's him knowing it's Maxey's team. You get 4 assists for him at plus 172. 5 assists at plus 371, right? He's over this line at 7 to 10, or just use the 2.5 as a parlay piece. He's got games this season. 1 game versus Miami, 5 assists, 4 assists versus Atlanta. He's capable. I don't know what you guys would rather take him for. I'm not fucking with Barlow because I ain't been fucking with him. And then Drummond, I think he's limited for some damn reason. But, man, that double-double is calling my name. man. But plus 216. The rebound prop at how limited could you be, right? So I'll tell you that 10.5. I bet. Guess what? I won't take the under. I'll set it to the size of lean. But we've seen what Drummond has done for people, right? What if he goes out there and gets one of them 14 rebound games for that plus 282, a 15 rebound game for that plus 500? He could be limited right now, but guess what? They don't tell you most of the time they don't tell you when they take him off minutes limits. Kevin Porter Jr. is going to shoot the ball. He can stumble to his assists. He got his 2 assists. Ryan Rollins got to his assists last game versus Detroit. Rollins had 8 assists, and Kevin Porter Jr. had 8 assists. Kevin Porter Jr. Had 55 passes. Rollins passed the ball 68 times last game. So keep an eye out on that, so you can figure out who's going to, be allowed in the absence of ABC, who's going to be leading the way in assists and who's going to want to step up the scoring. Because, man, maybe Porter Jr. might want to skip. Oh, dude, I just love this game, though, right? Philly, no defense. Like, damn, I'm starting to think about it. Like, goodness gracious, right? So, man, we can probably see some stats pop up in this motherfucker. It's going to be a good game for a same-game parlay atmosphere, right? Ryan Rollins, I couldn't talk off his points. I probably won't get there. But AJ Green, he still continues to knock down that 3. It's at 3.5. He's over this line in 5 straight games. So that boy been shooting the ball. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't talk you off his threes at all. His points prop, if his 3 is sitting at, I have to take the points. I ain't gonna stunt. If I'm gonna take the 3.5, or I take them both. If I'm gonna take the 3.5 points, threes, that's 12. 4 threes, that's 12. The raw points is 11.5. That's 12, right? So me personally, I would be looking at, I ain't gonna lie, I'll be looking at the points. If I want to bet his line, sometimes I won't be greedy and take that plus 139. Or I just bet them both. If he get his points and his threes, I cash both. But I'm going to have to incorporate some points in there. He go in there and, it's weird sometimes. But that's how I do mine. Now, Kuzma. Here's a spot where I think that he's going to be starting, right? And here's a spot where we can probably sneak in on the back end and get a ladder going, a rebound ladder going for this kid, right? Rebounds in certain spots is at 4.5, bro. 4.5. Let me see some numbers here without Giannis. Last time Giannis didn't play, a pace-up matchup versus Miami, he ended up getting 12 rebounds. Couldn't even get the fucking double-double, though. He had 8 points. But that's neither here nor there. 10 rebounds for him, plus 1,300. 8 rebounds for him, plus 520. It can happen, right? It can happen. 6 rebounds for him, plus 162. A mini ladder, right? A 5.5 or 6.5. I mean, worst case scenario is we taking an L. I take L's every day. The 1-3 for him is in play. That's in play. It's a parlay piece, but that's in play. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how he gonna act. But I don't even need him to get in the scoring category. I need him to hit them threes, please. Right? Double-double for him is plus what? That's 1,800? I know that ain't no 1,800. Let me see what 365 got it for. Yeah, 365 got a double-double for him for plus 1,400. Last time, what's the name played? Last time ABC didn't play, he had a double-double. Damn. I'm thinking about, boy, I'm seeing dollar signs. Shit. What if Porzingis could give me 10 boards and this boy could give me 10 boards? Ooh wee. It ain't gonna happen, but man, what if it does, man? I might put $1 on that shit, man. Damn. Isaiah Joe downgraded. All right, let's get back to where we were. Man. I mean, even the 5.5 rebounds, man, at plus 162. Kathy said I took 20 points from Murray and Cunningham for 25 points in a 5-leg parlay. Okay. Shout out to you. Now, the power forward spot has been a decent spot for rebounds for this team. Trappos, it says pending. You can check now. Okay, it's been a decent spot for rebounds versus this team too, man. Power forwards. Let's see, power forwards, rebounds here. Philly top 10 in giving out rebounds to the power forward position, and we cannot forget about. We cannot forget about Portis, right? Bobby Portis. Even he got Bobby Portis rebounds at 5.5, and he had 5 assists, bro. Power forward. What? That game, Giannis didn't play that game. His rebounds at 5.5. Kuzma's at 4.5. Damn, what you get 10 rebounds for him? They know better than to do that. Plus 294 is still good, but they know better than to juice it up like Kuzma's shit was. Ooh wee! What if they replicate that? Right? Well, what if Portis goes out there and gets 9 rebounds, and Kuzma had 10, didn't he? Yeah, and Portis 1.5 threes plus money, man. He's over this line in 7 of 10. I like that too. No defense gonna be played over here. Shit, what's his regular point line? 12.5. That's a yes for me. Shit, track that. Win, lose, or draw. I'm track that. Let me see something. I got 10 minutes to go. I supposed to got up out of here at 12:30, man, but I stretched out a couple extra minutes for y'all. But 10 more minutes, I got to go for sure. I got to go to work, man. That's why y'all don't see me no more after these games. I'll be at work. Hold up, man. Let me see. Hold up. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, I know what I'm doing. Ed, your shit went to be approved. Let me see. I just seen your shit in the approved category. Ed, I just approved it though. In the spam. I don't know why Facebook does that. It does that. Post. I don't see yours at all. Kathy. Are you in the right one? Are you in the right? No restrictions. 6 minutes ago, Jeremy Grant, Curry Cunningham, Norman Powell, Murray, and Markkinen. That's what that went through. That went through. I think it went through. I just seen it. I know that's that lay. That's that lay you was talking about. All right, Turner, the threes, right? If Drummond plays, especially if Drummond plays, I like that 1.5 3 for Turner. You can use it as a parlay piece. Yeah, I like that. I probably already tracked it. If so, I'm tracking it again. 1.5 threes. I don't give a fuck who playing. True to the truth, I think he can still get there. How many games we got? 7. Damn, 3, 4 more games. Ain't no way I'm able to do this. All right, so what I'm gonna say here is Indiana, Chicago. Look, I'm gonna just tell you guys. Nembhard, he can get to his assist in this spot. Bulls don't have the greatest defense. Okay, his 1.5 threes. I played that. Okay, his points prop couldn't talk you off of it. I played the 1.5 threes. Hopefully he gets there. Benedict Mathurin. This could be a good rebounding spot. This could be a good rebounding spot for Benedict Mathurin here versus the Bulls. They give up the rebounds. You could also look at his points plus rebounds. Pascal Siakam, 20 points or better in 9 of his last 10 games. He's somebody, he's a baller. He's a baller. Isaiah Jackson. How the fuck did that just happen, right? What is going on here? Hold up. Because I was just about to talk about him. So, Isaiah Jackson. I was about to talk about Huff, right? So, Huff. Another spot, right, where Huff is right now, Huff is getting hear me out. Huff is getting the bulk of the minutes right now. 28, 21, 25, 28, 17. Be going up against Vucevic. Vucevic will let you get those rebounds, right? Huff can also stretch that floor, right? Remember I told you, versus Cleveland, he comes right at that smack, 3 threes, bang, 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 right? His 3, I wouldn't take 3. You can if you want, I wouldn't take 3. It's 1.5 is at a parlay piece. But versus the Bulls, right? He played 25 minutes on the 29th, had 14 points, 4 of 8 from 3. But the most thing here, that's what I said. I just looked at it and it went through. But you have to try to get at me right on the spot. Soon as if it happens again, let me know. So right now, Huff, last time the two teams they just played on 29. He had 8 boards. What would you get those 8 boards for? Plus 330, right? 10 boards for him plus 1,000. Long story short, yeah. You can rebound against the Bulls. And he can shoot the 3. He's got 2 threes, 3 threes, and 4 threes versus the Bulls, right? 3 threes for him plus 165, 4 threes for him, 425. I'm just saying, right? Not saying go there or anything, but the spot is there for him. The spot is there for him. Me personally, I'll be backing off his threes. And I want to probably try to gamble on his rebounds. I ain't going to stunt. Centers are over this line basically every game. Who is this? Derek Queen only had 5 rebounds. And I don't know how the fuck Carpenter ended up having 5 rebounds, but it is what it is. Vucevic will right back at you, though. He will double you and he will 3 you. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Then this kid Isaiah Jackson, he can come in there and give your ass a double-double in a hurry, right? Real quick. In fact, this was how good of a spot it was. Last time he had a double-double was against this team, right? He played 22 minutes. Huff probably played the rest at the 5. He had 14 and 11, bro. So, 10 rebounds for him, plus 700. Isaiah Jackson and the double-double is plus 960, So, it is what it is. So it is what it is, right? He'll be coming off the bench, and he's got Lands out. Now, the Bulls, Giddey, it's Giddey. Whatever you want to do, right? I would definitely look at his rebounds for sure, but they at 10.5 because the books know, right? So it's Giddey. Kobe White, don't know if he's going to go. He ain't played since the 28th. His threes will be in play if he does play. You could probably take a look at his assists as well. AU, the 1.5 threes, he continues to hit that. He hit that number for me last game, and it was a sweat. I said I wouldn't fuck with his points. I took his threes. He ended up getting there. Buzelis, you could look at his rebounds, right? Not the best rebounding team. He goes out there and gets 11 rebounds versus this team. Run it back. I like the 5.5 rebounds. His assist, that 1.5 assist, is a parlay piece. And then you can look at his steals plus block or his blocks. His blocks sitting at 1.5. He's over this number in 8 of 10 games. Yeah, 8 of 10 games plus money at that. 8 of 10 games, that's pretty good. And Vucevic, it's Vooch, right? Somehow he only had 8 rebounds versus them. He hit his 1.5 threes. Vooch tired of Chicago, but he can get the double-double. The assist for Vucevic, it's been a good spot as of late. He did have 6 assists versus them. It's Vooch. Here, Memphis and the Grizzlies. This is fucking interesting as hell for me right here, right? I don't know how I want to attack things. Now, James Harden went out there, had 11 assists last time these two teams played. Don't know how I want to attack this game. I'm sorry. I Kawhi, I took his 19.5 shot attempts. I think it was 18.5. Whatever one it was, I took it. I couldn't talk you off his threes. He's gotten that versus this team before. He's gave their ass 39 points, right? So you could also look at his points. He's taken 21 shots. 20 shots are better than 4 straight. He continues to do that. The rebounds have been kind of, but it is what it is. Collins, I can't, I probably would be looking at the under rebounds for him. I don't know. Zubac ended up with 12 rebounds, all while Edie had like 15 or 19 that game. So I don't know how anybody else got rebounds. This is a interesting matchup between the two. Two big centers down there just duking it out. I don't even know. Zubac rebound numbers usually be around 12.5. It's an 11.5 today. You're getting the Edie respect. Vince, couldn't talk off his assists. If you wanted to, get there, be my guest. Last time these two teams played, he only had 5 assists, but he did have 16 points. You can look at his points plus assists, not messing with Coward. Jalen Wells, I continue to miss that money on him. And Jaren Jackson, I haven't been messing with him all season. And like I said, right here, these two teams played. Edie had 5 points, but he had 19 rebounds. His rebound totals as of late, 15, 1 versus Denver because he got hurt, and then 15 versus the Pelicans, 19 versus the Clippers, Zubac, 17 versus Sacramento, 15 versus the Spurs. His rebounds in at 12.5 and plus money. Some shit there, straight up. Look, this Phoenix and Houston game, this Phoenix and Houston game, I don't fucking know, man. I'll say this, right? What I'm gonna say here, I think Houston got a little bit too much defense. Gonna have a little bit too much defense for these guys, right? Gillespie is good, right? You can look at him for the 3. Houston will give up the 3. Grayson Allen, you can look at him for the 3. Houston will give up the 3, right? Dylan Brooks, I took his shot attempts. I bet his shot attempts. I don't care if I need him to make those shot attempts. Some tell me that he's probably not going to get that. Some tell me Rockets about to blow these guys. So it is what it is. Royce had a lot more passes last game. You know, he had 11 assists last game, right? So in the absence of Booker, he might be doing a little point forward. Yeah, so keep an eye out on that. His assist probably sitting at 3.5. He will shoot the three. He's over in 7 of 10. Get a 2.5 at plus money. I would be looking at these Suns to shoot the three. I ain't gonna lie. Mark Williams, don't want no parts of it. I don't. Now, Aaron Holiday. Thompson. So what happened with that Aaron Holiday? I was just looking at Koji. He ain't been playing. He ended up playing a little bit more minutes, and I think he got the start. And then that allowed Shepherd to slide on up. Probably like the first man out because Shepherd was starting. And then, we winded back to, long story short, they kind of cut out some of the minutes for Aaron Holiday because I have been betting Aaron Holiday, and I'm wondering, see, Aaron Holiday only played 17 minutes here. But he's been playing 32, 20, 29, 27, and then boom. So I ain't gonna trip. I ain't gonna trip. He ain't no starter. I got my money on off of him. You know what I'm saying? But remember, if you do get in there, all he's gonna be doing is shooting threes. Thompson, I haven't been betting on him. Right? The Durants, all the motherfuckers. I ain't been betting on none of these guys. Truth be told, right? So Steven Adams, I probably would consider his rebounds, but it's 11.5 point spread, man. And you could probably look at the Suns. I just don't see what a firepower at. You probably look at the Suns team total under or something like that. That probably would be a decent look. Look at their props here. Team total, Suns 105.5. They're over this line in 9 of their last 10 games. The team total, but I don't know about today, bro. I don't know. I don't think they get there. How about versus Houston? On the 24th, they only had 92 points on the 24th, and that was with Booker. So I don't think they get into no 105.5. So I'm gonna lean towards the under in this. And just in case y'all didn't know, yeah, they got all that on here, right? Under 104.5. I'm gonna lean towards the under 104.5 points there. I just don't see where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? I might bet the under on every fucking quarter for them. Who knows? So, and then the last game on the docket here is Dallas and Oklahoma City. Now, I took Anthony Davis points at 20 and a half or 21 and a half, one or the other. I think I got it at 20 and a half. And then the rebounds, I like the rebounds too, right? And I think I played his points. I think I played his points plus rebounds, okay? I like Anthony Davis here. The rest of these months, I don't mind Cooper Flagg's rebounds either. But, yeah, Anthony Davis, I don't mind it, man. He's played some minutes. I don't know. If they run into a beat down here, they can run into a beat down and fuck things up. You know what I'm saying? The 6.5 rebounds for Cooper Flagg, I like that too. This team, you can rebound on this team. I like that too. Okay. I'm probably not taking anything else. You can shoot some threes on them, but they got to go out here and make them. The assist prop is in play for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but I'm not betting it. I mean, I might bet it. I might. He's the team's giving up 9 assists or better in 4 straight. Versus Dallas, he's been hitting his assist prop though versus Dallas, so it might be a thing for him. You know what I'm saying? So he's hit this assist line in 7 of his last 10 games versus Dallas. Mitchell, Wallace's, Williams, his assist prop 4.5. He's over in 3 straight games since he's been back. I already put that to the side. I like it. Okay, I like it. Chet, I ain't fucking with Chet. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. I ain't fucking with him. All right, and that concludes it. That concludes it. A bunch of plays to the side, man. I'm not even gonna talk because I gotta go. I gotta get ready to warm my car up. It's about below zero outside. Real quick here. Did I look at Jackson today? I did. I didn't even. I asked him, but I didn't look. Tyrese Maxey over 30.5 points. Jackson likes that. Cade Cunningham over 27.5 points. Jackson likes that. Chicago Bulls minus 4.5 versus the Indiana Pacers. I'm not going nowhere near that. Philadelphia Sixers minus 1 at Philly. I can't do it. I mean, at Milwaukee, I can't do it. Maybe the over, right? I have to check out that total. Dallas Mavericks plus 15.5. I don't know. They do got Davis, though, but I don't know. And they've been kind of resistant as of late. And that's it. And a quick rundown here of the few plays that I did put to the side. Just give you a look at it. Lean towards the under Phoenix Suns, under team total. Miles Turner, 1.5 threes. Portis, I like the spots, but I'm more interested in the rebounds because that's where the value at. Rebound ladder. Drummond, I wouldn't take the under 10.5. Maxey, love the points. LaMelo Ball, rebounds, assists is in play. Keldon Johnson, points are in play. Donovan Mitchell is a yes, please, right? Him and Maxey, yes. Desmond Bane, 4.5 assists. It's doable. Suggs, 4.5 assists. It's doable. Didn't bet neither one. Wiggins, okay spot for his rebounds. Wiggins, rebounds and assists if you want to get there. Also his 1.5 threes. Davion Mitchell, good spot for his assist prop. Jordan Walsh, can't talk you off his rebounds. Chet Holmgren, the assist prop is okay for him. I like Jalen Williams' assist a little better, and I love the spot for Shai Alexander's assist if he want to get there. Anthony Davis, I got the points plus rebounds down. I did bet his points though. I think I bet this. Points plus rebounds. I don't know. Bruce Ellis, going back to the well to his rebound prop. Last time these two teams played, he had 11. Not the greatest rebound teams, neither one. Benedict Mathurin, points, rebounds, points plus rebounds, or individually. I think both of them are play. He could be a sneaky double-double candidate. Nembhard could be a sneaky double-double candidate when it comes to assists. The 1.5 3-pointers I did play for Nembhard. Miles Turner, parlay piece, 1.5 threes. Kuzma in the latter category. He's in the latter conversation for his rebounds. Kristaps Porzingis, another guy that can probably be in the latter conversation for his rebounds. You can also look at his blocks. Jalen Johnson just needs to go suck on a lemon. He's been really, really good. And then the 1.5 threes I did play for Jalen Johnson. Jamal Murray, he's just him and Joker. They can get their assists just passing it to each other. Donovan Mitchell, 29.5 points. I sprinkled the over there. It's at over 29 now. And then Fox, I didn't bet Fox points, but I'm at the point of saying, hey, why not? We know who Fox is. Champagne could be a decent rebound spot for him. Keep an eye out on Mobley. I took his points. There's no Cornette. I took his rebounds. I took his points and I took his points plus rebounds. Josh Hart, keep an eye out on OG Anunoby and see if he's in or out. Then you can make a move on some of his numbers, peripherals, all that. Phew. Peace out. I'm going to work. Leaving work.